Hello friend, good morning and welcome all of you in my self-talking journey day 215. Really, I thankful to the God and thankful to the entire universe for consistent in this journey. So most of the people they know what is right and what is wrong, including me also. I know what is right, what is wrong, what I have to do, how I can progress, I can improve my personal life as well as others' life can change by shifting my thought process as by daily activity. But somehow we are, after all, common man. 90% people, uh, although we know that what is right and what is wrong, we are not taking the right steps, right action towards life. Just procrastinate the things, and we are waiting for some good moment, good start. Sometimes we are thinking that this is not the right time, and I am waiting for the right time. I am seeking for someone and help, but yes, the right time never come in our life, and that is the tragedy of all the person, and 90% people, they are just lead a normal life where they feel most of the time they are straight, upset, and far away from the dream life. But at, what I want to say, what I learned from the success people, that if we change our mindset, if we change our thought process, then we can and change our life. Sometimes problem challenges coming in our life, and we completely upset, depressed, and we just out of the track. But it is main important that on that time how we uh, deal with this situation. So for that I run a campaign that we should empower our mindset. We give a rewire our mindset and rewire our thought process. Then only we can and know how to deal on that situation, all problems, circumstances, and challenges. And as that we not become a part of the 90% common people. So we all know that we should take care of our body, soul, mind, but somehow we ignore it, and we think, we procrastinate, we just think we will take care later. Yes, we start taking care when doctor told that I am suffering some lifestyle disease. It may be anxiety, depression, it may be some fatty liver, maybe some sugar, some uric acid, some maybe any disease. When we on that time we realize, yes, as health is wealth, and we should take care. Our body is temple, and we should take care every day. At least every day, if we take care 20 minutes in a day, then we change a lot by doing some yoga, jogging, spiritual practices, self affirmation, and practicing gratitude. So this is the very simple things. There is no rocket science, there is no talent required. Sometimes we have a very wrong belief system. To become a success, we have to be very talented, but talent is required, that is only 15%. The rest 85%, what is required, the attitude towards life, the willpower. And how we develop the willpower? We by taking a small shift in thought process, developing a right mindset. That is very important, and we develop the mindset by taking small step, by taking care of yoga, just some spiritual practice, is that is the main things, and we become a mentally strong. So today I would like to discuss something, one topic. I am a great follower of Dr. Sneh Desai, and apart from Dr. Sneh Desai, I also a great follower of Dr. Sandeep Maheshwari and Dr. Vivek Bindra, Dr. Shonu Sharma, and they, the way they each and every day guide me, it's unbelievable. Actually, before that, when I am not touched with this great personality. Now each and every day I am touching with them, and they give me a very meaningful life. Before that, sometimes some problem challenges coming in my life, and on that time I am just thinking that why God with it's happened with me only. But I have the answer right now when I spend time with my great mentor, Dr. Sandeep Maheshwari, Dr. Sneh Desai, Dr. Vivek Bindra, Dr. Sanu Sharma. So now I have every answer, that problem, challenges, situations, circumstances. It's a very common on for every people, and the each and every problem, challenges, circumstance, it's coming in our life to make a better version of ourselves. But we not know the truth. Actually, if we see we read the Ramayana, Mahabharata, all those, every even God also suffered. If we consider Ram as a God, then we see that Ram and Lakshman, they also suffer. They also suffer 14 years. Sometimes we have a very wrong belief system. If we do something wrong, then we are punished. But it's not like that. As a reference, we can see the Ramayana, Mahabharata. So they are not doing anything wrong, but they also suffer sometimes. But that suffer make them a greater person. That's the reason we are respect them. So it's a great learning from our mythological story. Our, as a Hindu, I proud myself in our Hindu mythological story. That is all the story what says that each and every problem, challenges, circumstance coming in your life to make a better version of yourself. So how we see the life, that's create the difference, and that's help us to achieve our dream life. It's not for me, it's also develop a contribution mindset to the society. How I give back to the society each and every day when we start our day with this thought process, how I make success my each day, and before sleeping, as that I feel proud, yes, I did these things. And so it's a small shifting in thought process, but it's unbelievable, and it's help us to grow, not only our growth, it's my help us to grow my family, grow my friend, grow my entire nation. So today I just write one chapter of my great mentor Dr. Sneh Desai, one chapter that all you need is pain. So in this chapter, no, what is just I am reading. So pain is good. If you felt no pain, you could burn yourself and not realize it until you are charred. If a 102 kg man steps on your foot and you would little toe goes red, it's difficult to acknowledge pain is good. But just imagine if you could never feel pain while touching hot water, you could actually burn your back while bathing. If you felt no pain, you could put your finger in fire while cooking absent-mindedly, and after a few minutes, you could find charcoal sticks where you once had finger. If you felt no pain, you could chew your tongue along with your food unknowingly every day until you found something missing in your mouth. Pain is response your body uses to communicate with you without words. Pain is a simple alarm that tell us what not to do. They point to the wrong we are doing. So this line is very very interesting. That pain is simple alarm that tell us what not to do. They point to the wrong what we are doing, wrongs we are doing. So both physical pain and emotional pain are nothing but the perfect warning signal that stop us from inflicting further damage to ourselves. When we accidentally touch something very hot and our finger burn, we take our hand away instantly. Similarly, the moment we feel hurt, We should take our mind away from the painful thoughts that hurt us. But do we really stop fostering those wandering thoughts which bring us only pain and nothing else? Like how a blister in your toe is a message to change your shoe, the blister in your head and heart is a message to change your attitude towards life and see things from a different angle. So, blaming someone for your pain is a real bad idea because blaming is the instant recipe for spinning up life with some extra pain. So, this line I really very touchy, that blaming someone for your pain is a real bad idea because blaming is the instant recipe for spicing up life with some extra pain. Actually, when we blaming others, so actually we just allow that means our miserable, that means when we blaming others we give complete focus attention, give our remote control to other, as that other can play with my emotions. So we should be very aware how we avoid blaming. Instead of blaming, we are need to take more care, more responsibility, more ownership. Actually, when we blaming, there is no scope of improvement for my side, and I will on the same place is, and it's not help me to grow in life. So rather blaming, if we how we change our life. So this line is, that's why very touchy, that blaming someone for your pain is a real bad idea because blaming is the instant recipe for spicing up life with some extra pain. Do we ever blame the AC when we feel too cold? No. So we never blame when AC is too cold. What we are doing, we just simply reduce the AC temperature. But at in case of some incident happened on that case, most of the time we blaming other, and we anger, and we internally feel bad, and as a emotional control, when we lose the emotional control, as a result are become more sufferer, or we are not a gainer, we are just worst ourselves. So do we even blame the AC when we feel too cold? No, we immediately change the temperature. Do we even blame anyone for the blister in our toe? No, we immediately change our shoes. Then how can we blame anyone for the blister in our heart? If we keep doing the same hurtful things, it keeps hurting. It's our own responsibility to stop thinking about those hurtful situations and start fostering some happy thoughts. Nobody owes us happiness. It's we who are responsible for our lives. Only we, and every bit of us. Sometimes we are thinking, I am not happy as because of maybe its parent, maybe its partner, maybe office boss, maybe someone. But when we think like this way, actually we give control, completely remote control, and we are not become a happy person. But if we take control, then no one can steal my happiness from me. So happiness is a choice. We have to choose to be happy irrespective of the circumstance in our life. Things do get difficult at times. Maybe you broke up with someone. Your best friend did not turn up when you were in need. You make a huge loss in the business. But what put you down is when you stop hoping for a better life and a better future. And don't bring yourself out of the sorrow and pain for a week together. You never die by failing by in water. You die when you stop swimming. Remember, the choice is again yours, either to continue swimming or to stop and allow yourself to drown. The famous media personality Oprah Winfrey was at the lowest point of her life during her childhood after being raped by a close relative at the age of 40 and subsequently delivering a dead baby. For most of them, it would be the end their life, but for her, it was just the beginning. Without even giving a second thought to the hurt and pain she had suffered, the only hoped for a better future and worked towards it with her full potential without giving up. Picking herself up, she leveraged her inner power and focused on the brighter side of life. And today, she is one of the richest and most influenced contemporary American. If someone let you down or dump you, you may be emotionally upset. As human, it's absolutely normal for us to get upset at times. But remaining upset forever does not help. We need to move on with life by thinking, by thanking God that no matter what we have passed through, the good news is that we are still alive and we can begin a brand new life anytime, anywhere with just a shift in our outlook towards life. You probably don't know how powerful your thoughts are, but you will soon realize it is your real father. Life may impose some painful situation on you, but it's really not necessary to live through this situation on misery. You need to be smart enough to see the brighter side of the life when things go upside down. But how exactly do we see the brighter side of life? When the chips are down, here are a few situations and how you can deal with them. If there are some really tough people in your life, the bright side of it is that the help you appreciate the rest of the good and lovely people in your life. Simple. Similarly, if you have broken up with your girlfriend, and the bright side is that you can save more money, be less steady, and watch entire cricket matches without being disturbed. How lovely it is. So how we see the positive side, neither looking the dark side. And if we in negative situation, if we start seeing the positive side, then they help us to shift a mindset, and which is a growth mindset. If you got a favor, the bright side is that you got a rest and lazy around for a week. Watch all your favorite movie and forget the boss and his work for a week. As a bonus, you get extra care and attention from family member and remain in the limelight for an entire week. Way to go. So we have to think like this. If you want to remain happy in any of your current relationship, here is an important recipe for togetherness. Just choose the best moments with that person and delete the rest. That is the simple steps. The nice moment when something bad happened, on that moment we have to develop a quality that we think the golden moment. We try to recall all the golden moment. Then we just continue the relationship in better way. So whenever you start hating, whenever you start hating something or someone in your life, just stop everything for a minute and ask yourself what the brighter side of this could be. 95% of the time you will end up with a considerably convincing answer, and with the other 5% don't bother each. So when we facing real some problem challenges, on that time we have to just think, give a pause, and we have to think what is the better side of that, rather thinking the negative things. If we think what is the positive from here, then we shift a lot. So it's so it's you and only you who decide what kind of thought run in your mind. Suppose Ravi and Rima make a huge loss in the business. Ravi said, I am ruined, my life is over, finished. And Rima said, but it's a new beginning for another brand new business. Who do you think has a better future? All of us know what, but the problem is that most of us think risk taking and positive thinking work for everyone else on the planet except me. In this way, most of the people is thinking. The secret to a happy life is that only those who believe in themselves and always hope for a better future enjoy their stay on this planet. Others just exist because they are born. So stop existing and start living. So what I want to say, you achieve your dream life by just shifting your mindset, thought process. Stay healthy and happy. Bye bye. Take care.